All right, I'm Sylvia Gary with the CMS National Training Program. I'm here to talk to you about Medicare's website and really to go over some helpful features that are important to somebody who is new to the Medicare program and also their caregivers. So this session, we're really going to identify some helpful information if you're new to the Medicare program. We'll look at where to locate how Medicare covered services are located on the Medicare website. We'll talk about the benefits of creating a Medicare.gov account. We'll recall where to get information about Medicare health and drug plans in your area, and we'll look at some comparison tools to help you find doctors, healthcare providers, and suppliers who participate in the Medicare program. Now let's go ahead and get started with Medicare. On the Medicare.gov landing page here, this home page, you can go ahead and get some general information about the Medicare program. Medicare.gov is the official government website for Medicare, and again, is a long-standing resource for reliable information. On the Medicare.gov website, you can get consistent information. There's menu navigation. There's easy access information. You can create a personalized account to find information. You can get educational resources. All you need to do is just click on the Get Started and Learn About Medicare tab in the middle of the page. Here you'll be directed to 5 important facts that kind of explain to you about the Medicare program when you're getting started. What's also clever about this is you are also going to be directed to a checklist. And as you click on this checklist and you select it, you can download and view this checklist, and you can even print from it as well. I want to point out, though, that this Medicare website sometimes changes throughout the year. So at this time, this is what it currently looks like. So if you come back to visit and it doesn't quite marry up, now you'll know why. That it does get enhanced throughout the year. As you click on the checklist, you now are brought to the Welcome to Medicare screen. And it has this printable checklist with 8 suggestions when you're new to the Medicare program. So as you know, once you've enrolled into Medicare, you have some key decisions to make. Sometimes things that need to happen now, such as learning more about the Welcome to Medicare visit with your doctor. You'll also learn how to get your coverage. You can download some forms that allows you to share your information with a trusted person. You can create an online account, and you can learn how Medicare works with other health insurance. Also, the checklist points out 4 things to do in the first year of getting the Medicare program. You can find out what exactly does Medicare cover. You can get help paying for your Medicare health and drug costs if you have limited income and resources. You can review claims, and you can make sure the Medicare plan is a good fit for you if you enrolled into a Medicare Advantage during your initial enrollment period. Now let's learn more about finding resources and learning more about your Medicare coverage. So, when you're new to Medicare, you may have some key questions. The Medicare.gov website can help you go through that and get all of your information in one location. So from the Basics tab on the right-hand corner of your screen on the top menu, you can select that and go to Forms, Help, and Other Resources. From here, you'll be directed to this screen, which you can learn about the Medicare program by finding care. So learning more about doctors, hospital, nursing homes, dialysis facilities that work with Medicare. You can download any forms like filing a claim or appointing a representative to you. You can download some publications, print them, or even order them. The Medicare and You Handbook is also available on this form as well, on this page. And you can also report fraud and abuse. You can get information about lost or incorrect Medicare card. You can even learn how you can get some information about contacting Medicare. You can also learn about the Medicare website and the Medicare phone number at 1-800-MEDICARE to answer any specific billing questions, if you have questions about a claim, if you need help navigating through the Medicare website, or learn more about medical records, or even log into your secure account. 1-800-MEDICARE operators can help you with that as well. Now, when you're trying to find out about Medicare coverage information on the Medicare homepage, if you select either Provider Services tab on the right-hand corner and learn what Medicare covers directly, you can see what's going to be covered by Medicare. You'll be directed to this screen that says what Medicare covers. So here you can learn more about whether your item, your test, or service is covered. You can click on some tabs here like understanding what Medicare Part A covers, which is your hospital-based coverage, and what Medicare Part B covers, learning more about medical coverage and outpatient services. So this is a great resource here. But if you want to know about the test or item or service, go ahead and click on this tab. Here you can type in directly what you're looking for. Are you looking for information about preventive services like colonoscopies, if those are going to be covered? If you're looking about an item like a walker, is that going to be covered? Or if you even know the procedure code, you can select that and type that into this box here and learn more about whether or not Medicare covers that. Now, Medicare has also a What's Covered app, which is another way to easily find information about what Medicare covers. You can learn more about the cost and eligibility for items and services covered by the Medicare program for both Parts A and B. And you can also get a list of preventive services. Now, this particular app is available in the App Store as well as on Google Play, and you can download it right to your smartphone or your tablet as well. Now, let's learn more about the benefits of creating a Medicare account. So why would we create a Medicare account? Well, this really allows you to add your prescriptions, add your pharmacies to get a better search when looking and comparing health and drug plans in your area. You can sign up to go paperless. If you're in Original Medicare, which is the fee-for-service option, you can see your claims as soon as they're being processed. You can print another copy of your Medicare card if you lose it. And there's a calendar of preventive services that you may be eligible in Original Medicare. You can also pay your Medicare premiums if you receive a bill, and you can also learn about Medicare premiums all from your Medicare account. Now, how do I log in and create an account? From the Medicare homepage, if you select Log in and Create Account in the center of the page, or if you go to the right-hand corner and type in Log In, you'll be directed to this screen. Here you can create an account in 3 easy steps. What you will have to do is type in create an account here in the middle of the page, and you'll be directed. Step 1, you'll have to type in your Medicare number, your Part A coverage date. If you don't have Medicare Part A, that's okay. You can switch it to Medicare Part B and put that information in. You will have to read and agree to the account disclaimer before you move on to step 2. Now, you will click on the step 2, which allows you to agree to a security notice. And you can enter your basic information, such as your last name, your date of birth, zip code or city. You can add an email address. If you don't have an email address, they can work with you with that as well. And you just go ahead and agree to confirming that you'd like to create this account. Step 3 now allows you to create a username as well as a password. We also set up a secure your account by putting in a secret question and answer in case you lose either your user or password. And there you go. You're confirmed, you're all set, and you can now log in and start using your account. You can also get a confirmation letter in the mail within the next 10 to 14 days to the address listed into your Medicare account. Now, when you're looking for finding health and drug plans, the Medicare website is a great resource. As you learned, when you're new to the Medicare program and you're looking for options or looking at other coverage and you're looking at how you can add coverage, you can look at the health and drug plans option here. You can also select Find Plans in the middle of the page and learn about health and drug plans. You can also go to the top right-hand corner, select Health and Drug Plans, and then it allows you to find and compare. Here you'll be directed to either logging in or creating an account to learn more about the Medicare health and drug plans in your area. I do want to come back here, and point out also on this page, when you're finding and looking for plans and you're looking to create something, you can not only just look for health and drug plans, you can also look for Medigap policies as well. So the icon below down says looking for Medigap policies that will be directed to you you can research and learn more about Medicare supplemental insurance policies under that tab. Now, when you're comparing plans, the Medicare Plan Finder allows you to not only look at Medicare health plans, you can also look at drug plans as well. When you create the account and you're doing a personalized search on comparing these plans, it will also take into consideration your prescription drug list. You can compare benefits and costs of plans available in your area. You can modify your drug list if you have an account with this program. You can also look for information without typing in personalized searches, and you can do a general search, but it will not be personalized based on your health needs or also your list as well. When comparing the plans, though, I do want to point out that you can look at the plans, benefits, information, and you can from this page as well. And you can all directly enroll from the Medicare.gov website when selecting enroll into this plan. Now, Medicare.gov also allows you to find and compare providers, which is important when looking for a doctor in your area. So from the Medicare homepage, again, you can select Find Care Providers under the Provider Services tab right here, or you can select Find and Compare Providers in the middle of the page. Here, you can go ahead and learn more about doctors that work with Medicare, hospitals in your area, nursing home data, and other healthcare services. You can do a specific location by searching for your location, typing in your zip code or your city. You can select the provider type. You can even type in some keywords. Or you can select below at the 8 icons and learn more about getting quality data about the healthcare providers. You can find hospitals closest to you. You can learn about what doctors are accepting Medicare. You can compare quality ratings for local nursing homes. You can view hospice and home health agencies. You can look at dialysis facilities, and you can also get contact information for local inpatient rehabilitation centers or long-term care hospitals. Medicare.gov also allows you to search for medical equipment and suppliers. So again, you can do a personalized search by looking in your zip code to learn about suppliers in your area. You can compare up to 3 suppliers at a time. You can just type in the supplier name or equipment. You can use plain language if you'd like to. When looking for suppliers in your area, you can do a search using our interactive map that's going to be available. And of course, you can also type in just looking to see what is covered by Medicare in terms of supplier needs. So I invite you to explore some of the features I shared with you today on Medicare.gov, and I thank you so much.